is when he loses is bad for America. And it really is incumbent upon everyone, regardless of party, to stand up and say, we take our elections seriously in the United States, and this is just baseless whining that has nothing to do with the facts.
Scottie, it's totally allowable, I guess, these days. If you want to say, hey, if she wins, everything's going to go terribly, that's fair. But to attack the system, does that trouble you at all? Of course, you have the Speaker of the House, numerous GOP officials, including one in charge of the election in Ohio, who are saying, please, don't say this kind of stuff. The election's going to be legitimate. Even he said after the first debate, Donald Trump, he would back and support Hillary Clinton if she won the election. Now he's changing. Does it bother you to criticize the system and undermine confidence that way?
Not at all, because right now it's all about who's going to turn their people out to the polls. The Clinton camp has one way of doing it, one strategy. The Trump camp is saying you have to turn out. There's no way that you can just stay home this year if you want to see a Republican take a hold of the White House.
And it's okay to say you have to go out there or they will steal the race from us?
I mean,
that's okay. Hold on, Christine.
But here's the technicals. 1.8 million people are deceased on the voter registrations right now. 2.95 million are registered to vote in more than one state. There's some issues that need to be addressed right now with voter registration.
Yes, it doesn't mean those votes get used. Even in Philadelphia, where they looked at it, you can't uncount votes. You know, so a lot of these systems have catch-alls for these things. There's certainly problems. I mean, it's ridiculous we don't vote online. We do everything else online. But to undermine confidence, he's saying it's already rigged. He's saying if I lose, it's because they did it dirty. You don't think that that's a bad thing to suggest? Proof?
It's funny that you bring up Philly, where there was not a single vote for Mitt Romney in 2012. Philly, where election commissioners and election people are being having to be taken out.
There were votes for Romney. It's the idea of in certain districts, you guys say he didn't get any.
Exactly.
But that's not true. It's not done in districts. It's in divisions. And some of the divisions have as few as 600 people. And if you do a Google search, you'll see Obama didn't get some votes in little parts of Utah. It happens with these small numbers of voters. In big cities, it's overwhelmingly Democratic in Philadelphia.
Chris, can I just jump in?
Go ahead, Christine.
Because I think what we're hearing Scottie say is it's perfectly fine to attack a fundamental right that this country is based on, democratic elections, that it is okay to attack and undermine that, regardless of the future implications, if it somehow helps Mr. Trump's voters get out. That this is all just about politics. But some things, and I think you would see that in Hillary Clinton's campaign, are bigger than politics, bigger than you winning or losing or me winning and losing or whatever. It's about the future of this country. And both of these people are running to lead this country. And you only have one person who seems steeped in the reality of that, Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump is willing to slash and burn and do anything to try to hold on to a shred of winning. It is quite frankly unpatriotic.
One of the reasons that he has so much momentum behind him is because a lot of people believe that the system is set up to help the elites and not people like them, and Donald Trump has given it voice. Now WikiLeaks, whether they get it illegally or whatever, the emails are out there now, and they show that when Hillary Clinton was talking to Goldman Sachs, she was playing to the crowd. And she was making it sound like regulating them is something she had to do politically. Is that the kind of disposition to have towards that industry when they